Hi, this is Chelsea from Ref and Write. In this video, we will learn how to write the opening paragraph of your research paper. The opening paragraph is the first paragraph of your research paper. The opening paragraph is where you want to attract your readers and draw them into your paper. This typically occupies 1 or 2 paragraphs. The introduction section must provide necessary background knowledge so that the readers can understand the motivation behind your experiments and appreciate your findings. After reading your introductory paragraph, the reader should be familiar with the main idea of your paper and understand why your topic is important. This section typically contains 4 parts. You can start with a hook. Hook is nothing but an attractive opening statement. Then you have to provide a broad introduction to your topic. Here, you can define the general topic of your research. Then the next step is to narrow down your topic and reveal the specific focus of your paper. Then you have to define your problem. You must explain clearly what problem your paper is trying to address or solve. Then you need to establish why the topic is timely or important. Here you can explain the benefits your work will bring to the community and also talk about how it will advance the field and the current understanding of the topic. Let's spend more time talking about hooks. The opening paragraph typically should start with a sentence that piques the interest of your readers. This is called a hook. The idea is to hook your reader and reel them in, just like using hooks with bait to capture a fish in a pond. These are statements designed to grab the reader's attention and make them want to read more of your paper. One thing to bear in mind is that most people reading your paper will have some background knowledge about the topic. So you have to find a way to say things that people already know in a slightly different and interesting manner. The trick is to use statistics, facts, quotations, and questions to make things interesting to the readers. These are called hooks. Now let's look at some examples of hooks. Here is an opening statement. Here we are trying to establish that breast cancer is a pretty bad disease. This statement is not very punchy. It's pretty bland and doesn't convey the seriousness of the situation. Now let's use some statistics and rewrite the statement. Look at this statement now. The readers will instantly understand how deadly breast cancer is because you are using numbers to put things into perspective. This will get the reader's attention straight away, and they will be keen to read more of your paper to find out if you are proposing something to fix this terrible situation. Here is another example. Here is an opening statement about global warming. There is nothing new here. Most people know that global warming is bad. Now, let's frame this as a question with some facts and numbers. How about this? This sounds way better because it conveys the urgency of the situation. There are so many different ways to write hooks for your paper. It takes a bit of practice to acquire this skill. The best place to start will be to go through the opening statements of highly cited papers to get an idea. Let's look at some examples of introduction paragraphs. The examples we have chosen are quite short so that it is easy for you to understand. We have chosen examples from different fields and of different formats. Here is an example. This is a passage from a social sciences research paper, and it is about AI, which stands for artificial intelligence. We are providing a broad overview of the topic in the first couple of lines. We are talking about the popularity of the AI and the recent advancements that have happened in the field. Then we move on to the problem definition. The problem is about AI threatening the human employment in the future by taking a up all the jobs. Then in the next statement, we are talking about the importance of exploring the issue so that we can understand how far AI will impact our lives in the future. You can see that this passage ticks all the boxes. There is relevant background information, a clear definition of the problem, and information about the importance of conducting research on this topic. Look at this example. This passage is from a marketing and business paper. In this example, we are using a lot of numbers to establish why it is important and timely to conduct research in this domain. We are telling the readers that there are millions of Asians living in UK, and their numbers are increasing every year. They have this huge spending power, and not many researchers have looked into how and where they spend their money. So, the time has come to explore the market. A lot of interesting data and facts are provided to the readers, and that is the reason why this is such a good introduction. Here's an example from a medicine paper. We are starting the passage with a hook by providing an interesting statistic about obesity. After starting with a broad statement, we are narrowing down the topic. We are dropping a hint that our paper is to do with vitamin D and obesity. With the next statement, we are establishing the importance of the topic. We are saying that a lot of people are dying due to obesity, and vitamin D is causing a lot of health issues. So we must do something about it. Then, in the final statement of the intro paragraph, we explain how conducting research in this field will benefit the community. In our case, doctors will be able to prescribe better treatment options for obese patients. This is a well-written introduction paragraph that nicely introduces the main idea of your paper and tells the readers why your topic is important. I hope you found the video useful. See you in the next video. If you have any questions, please drop a message below. We will answer it as soon as possible. If you are interested in watching the extended version of this training course and learn more about research and academic writing, please visit our Learning Academy. You can find the link in the description below. If you still haven't installed Reference software, please do it. It comes with referencing tools, plagiarism checkers, paraphrasing tools, an academic phrase bank, and many other useful features to help you write your research papers and thesis. You can sign up for free using the link below in the description. Finally, please subscribe to our channel to get future updates. Bye for now.